Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. Yes, this thing is wobbling a little bit. There we go. Let's stabilize that. Yes, we're doing Messiaen. Lots of Messiaen. Oh, tons of Messiaen. Boatloads of Messiaen. So, we have at least 2 more videos of Messiaen to go. And let's get started. First, this wonderful performance of the Turangalila Symphony with, who was doing this? It was with the Los Angeles Philharmonic, Esa-Pekka Salonen, the Philharmonia Orchestra with Esa-Pekka Salonen, with Paul Crossley piano and Tristan Mouret and Martineau. What a fun piece this is. It really is. It's a very exciting performance. And then the Lutoslawski Third. That's with the Los Angeles Philharmonic. And Les Espaces de Sommeil with Sir John Shirley Cork baritone. The third symphony of Lutoslawski was just marvelous. This is so much better than Lutoslawski's own recording of it. Sorry, but it is. But the Messiaen, that's what we're talking about. Very, very exciting. And when this came out, there weren't so many of them. And so it was really cool to hear a new one by a real modernist, somebody who really could play modern music and get the orchestra to go crazy on it. And it's exciting. The Netherlands Wind Ensemble, conducted by Reinbert de Leu, with Peter Donahoe, piano, doing a whole bunch of interesting shorter works. We've got, Oiseaux Exotiques, exotic birds, Sept Haikai, 7 haiku, Couleur de la Cité Céleste, Un Vitré des Oiseaux, the stained glass bird thing. Yeah, a stained glass window and the birds or something. La Vie en Haut, the city above. And compact disc 2 has Et Expecto Resurrectionem Mortuorum. What any of this music has to do with any of the things in the title is anybody's guess. But it's extraordinarily fun to listen to. I mean, it really is. It's just really cool sonically. Oh, the Trois Petites Liturgies. Oh, this is so much de la présence divine. This is something else, let me tell you. It's contemporary with the Turangalila Symphony. And we have the Loriod sisters on piano and on Martineau with the Pavel Kuhn female chorus. This is super fun. It's a wonderful disc. You also have the Cinq Rechants for 12 voix mixed. 12 mixed voices. These are to religious poetry that Messiaen wrote himself, and which makes no sense whatsoever, and is absolutely in outer space, and the music is typically fun. The Cinq Rechants, actually, I find virtually unlistenable, but the 3 Petites Liturgies, oh, those are fun. Leonard Bernstein recorded them, believe it or not. And it's just so much. There's, the middle one is the da 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 yada. It repeats the same thing 450 times. It's great fun. Yes, indeedy. Then, there's this silly thing. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This was one of those sort of attempts, there were many, by Deutsche Grammophon to create a popular hit out of classical standards. They were all dismal failures. I don't know, maybe they sold a ton of these. I don't think so. It was this garish purple mystic, the mystical visions of Messiaen. You get excerpts of things. So you've got his vocalese from the Concert à Quatre, and The Joy of the Blood of the Stars, and The Garden of Love Sleep from Turangalila, and Praise Eternity from the Quartet for the End of Time, and Demeurer dans l'amour, To Remain in Love, from Éclair sur l'au-delà, and finally the complete L'Ascension, the Ascension, which is the only thing here that's complete. It's hokey, it really is. But I kept it just as an example of what they were doing. I mean, it was a nice effort. I give them credit. They had Chung doing all that Messiaen stuff, and they had to sell it somehow, and they were trying to find a way to sort of push it. That was one of them that they attempted. What else have we got here? This is the Cleveland Orchestra and Boulez with Francois Paulette, Pierre-Laurence Aimard, and Joella Jones. The Poème pour me. Like all of his vocal music, it's just grotesque. It's weird and unsingable. Then we've got Le Réveil des Oiseaux, the birds awakening thing, and the 7 haiku with the Cleveland Orchestra and Boulez. So those are very fine performances, as you might well expect. Then we got a bunch of these Chung things. The Chung things include, well, what do we got? The Tarangalela Symphony with the Loriod sisters. Messiaen, of course, signed on to this performance because he signed on to every performance. His authorization means nothing. It's a good performance, but a lyrical and not as exciting as the best performance. You know, it's just a little bit lacking in tastelessness. It needs more cojones than we get in this performance. It just does. And then we've got Eclairs and La-Di-Da, his last major work, Eclairs sur l'au-delà. I was at the premiere with the New York Phil after he passed away. It was actually a very sad story. He sent the score. It was commissioned by the New York Phil, and he sent the score to Zubin Mehta, and it got lost in the mail, believe it or not. And he died thinking that the New York Phil had rejected the piece for performance, which was not true at all. So Yvonne Loriod was there, and, you know, all the Messianiacs were there, and it was fun. It's like the Tarangalela Symphony. It's one of those big, it's got 11 movements, and it's about, you know, Christ and birds and rhythms and colors and all that stuff, the things his music is about. It's a good work. Definitely worth, if you like Tarangalela, you'll want to hear that. Then we've got another Cleveland Boulez thingy, the Chronochromie and La Vie d'en haut and the Et Expecto Resurrectionem Mortuorum. Lots of fun. Lots of banging and slamming and honking and snorting and all the stuff that he does so well. Then we got this late work, the Concert à Quatre, which was actually written for, dedicated to Byung-Won Chung and others. And the people who are performing this, Rostropovich and Heinz Holliger and Yvonne Loriod and Catherine Quentin, or Cantine, or whatever her name is. She's a flutist. And Messiaen died before it was complete, and his wife finished it up, polished it up, and it's actually a rather lovely work. It has this early vocalese, which is actually just a straightforward tune. It's really pretty. We've also got Les Offrandes Oubliées, the Meditation Symphonique, Un sourire, a smile, and Le Tombeau Resplendissant from 1931. Oh my goodness, it's just like unbelievably sacred, some of this stuff. It really is. So that's fun. And we've got, Anatol Ugorsky doing the Catalogue des Oiseaux. This is a wonderful performance. Apparently he memorized the whole work. He claimed to know it by heart, and I would not challenge that. It's quite extraordinary. This is a bunch of pieces that has 13 movements and a 14th that we talked about before, the extra piece, the Les Fauvettes des Jardins, the sequel, the garden warbler. But each one of these things is a bird at a particular time and place, and Messiaen is creating a piano tone poem around the song of that bird with other birds and other things and the place and the rocks and the colors and the stuff, and it's special. Then we have, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this is Vision de la Main with Martha Argerich and Alexandre Rabinovich. Really fascinating, exciting performance that everybody has loved, and I do too. And then we've got, the Zawa Tarangalela Symphony. Again, it was in the last batch. It'll probably be in the next one. It was issued and reissued, and I have every version that could ever come out ever since I had the original LPs, which got me turned on to this stuff in the first place. So that's Messiaen for now. One more video to come. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.